play and call it work.
MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome Wargamers to another bunker vlog. This should be bunker vlog update number 3. In this video, I'm going to be showing you all the updates inside. We are working on gaming tables. We don't quite have the permits yet to begin construction, but we do have everything else needed to build the tables. So, follow me. Let's take a look. My flesh hound's going to come with me. Ruby Hill! This is Ruby. She is a golden doodle. She is my doggy. She keeps us company here at the bunker because it's better that she's with us all day than she's just at home by herself. Welcome to the workshop. Behind me you see Vito. On the other side you see Drewski. Starting with Vito. Hey Vito, how's it going?
Hey.
Hey.
Hola.
Sit! Good girl. So, Vito has a particular set of skills that he likes to use when he rescues daughters. I'm not just kidding. He actually is a combination miniature painter and also cosplayer. So with those sets of skills, we have utilized them in building bunker tables. And what you see behind him is a life-size Orc shock attack gun. And you just finished it this morning, didn't you?
This morning, yep.
That's perfect, yeah. So let's take a look in more detail at what he's doing. So I'm going to stand beside you because the mic is on me, so should you do any talking, it'll hear you equally.
Sure.
And we'll be very careful not to get too close.
Doesn't bite.
Yet.
Yeah.
Okay, we need some grots first,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah, okay, all right. So, Orc shock attack gun. Man, this is, the idea behind this one was that it would be suspended underneath an Orc frame. So that's one of the Orc frames right there. In each studio, there are 3 tables. There's a gaming table in the middle, and there's 2 side tables to put models and to display your armies. So there's 6 studios. That's 18 tables in total. So for the Orc Studio, there's 2 side tables. That's one of the frames. This is the other frame right here. And the original idea is that this Orc shock attack gun would be suspended within one of those frames. It would be hung up by chains, and it would just kind of be hanging there. But through the process of constructing this gun, it kind of got bigger and bigger, and I realized that it wouldn't exactly fit within the frame. And I was thinking along the way, maybe we can adjust the frame of the side table and to compensate for the fact that this shock attack gun is so huge. But then I thought, you know what? It's such a cool gun. Like, it's not even done. It's not even painted yet, right? This is just the construction. That maybe we can even suspend it from the ceiling, so that when you walk in, it's in one of the corners, and then that's one of the first things that you see is the shock attack gun.
That'd be really cool.
It would be pretty cool, yeah. Whoa, what you doing? What are you doing, you flesh hound? What are you doing? So, Worbla, I will say this, because that is a material that is very familiar with cosplayers. Not to me, it was new to me, so you taught me this, Vito.
Yep. Worbla is a thermoplastic. So essentially what happens is you heat it up, and then it becomes very malleable, almost like clay. You can surround it in pretty much anything, and then within about 30 seconds, it solidifies and becomes pretty rigid.
And so the black on here, these surfaces here, that's all Worbla.
That's correct.
And in its original form, they come in sheets, which are down there on the floor, right? And then you cut them and you mold them to whatever you put on or surround them. Like the polystyrene, for example, all that styrofoam, you wrap it in the Worbla.
That's right. Yeah. The great thing about Worbla is it can take any shape you want, which is pretty great.
Like these here.
Yeah, these are just styrofoam balls that I picked up at Michael's, like a local art supply store. And then I wrapped that in Worbla. Same thing with the lightning or electricity. That was all sculpted out of styrofoam and then wrapped in Worbla. So Worbla is a really great product, and it can mold to just about anything.
Very cool.
Yeah.
See, the thing I'm excited for is seeing the grots get sucked up. That's what I want to see. Yeah, and we actually do have a bunch of grots Mannequin
do,
bodies.
that's
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
Yeah.
We'll show that a little bit later. But yeah, we do have that. What's wrong? Do you want some flesh? Flesh hound? Is that what you want? I think that's what you want. I think Corn wants it. All right. So this is excellent work. Now it's time for the second orc table, which is going to be an orc bomb.
Yes, yeah.
With a grot riding it.
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
yeah, that'll be the other table. This one we can fit within one of the frames.
Yes, and I promise that we will make it to scale.
All right.
To fit, anyway.
Right.
Not to actual scale, or else we're going to end up like that.
You what?
We're going to make it to proper scale.
Oh, to proper scale.
Or
Yeah.
else we'll end up something.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay. That's 2 times you promised.
Oh, 2 times the lady.
2 times the lady.
It's a great song.
Oh, okay. That's a good song. Yeah. Rolling Stones?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think, right?
I don't know. I didn't actually say that they sung it. I just said the
Once,
group.
twice, 2 times the lady?
Something like that.
I don't think it's Rolling Stones.
I never said it was. I just said the name.
Rogers?
Sure.
Hey, that's my dad.
Okay.
But all right. So on to the next table.
All right.
Thanks, Vito. Okay. So over here, we're looking at a chaos shrine. And on this chaos shrine, on the front will be an 8-sided star of chaos with a skull in the middle. And that is being designed by Drewski, because one of his responsibilities, which we'll get to in a minute, is designing in CorelDRAW line art, which can be laser cut. I think I said it in such a way. I'm throwing words at you guys, and it's your job to organize them. That's my job, is to throw at you. And you got to be able to catch the words and organize them, make sense of them, right? It's a good relationship. I think that's the best way of doing this. Did I say that right, Drewski?
I'm not listening.
You're not listening. Okay, all right.
Creating vector images.
Vector images, yes. Oh, he is creating. I'm not creating them. He's creating them. That's what's happening. So, but Chris, our general contractor, actually, in the meantime, waiting for permits to come in, I've asked him to help design some of the tables. So he actually designed this shrine. And my plan with this after this is I put some chicken wire on it, and then I'm going to put some parging mix on top of the chicken wire. And I purchased some, where is it? Here we go. All right. These are silicone rollers, and they have been casted with stone designs. So this looks like slate, and this looks like some sort of really rough rock. I don't even know the name of it. It's something. Slag, sure, yeah. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be putting it on a roller, and then once I put the parge mix on the Chaos Shrine, I'm going to be rolling this on to make it look like it's made out of stone, and then I'll combine the two to make it seamless. And then with jointers, I'll create those grout lines, so it'll look like it's made out of stone. It'll be a stone altar once it's done. And this sucker is heavy. It's heavy already. Can you imagine with a layer of cement mix on it? It's going to be even more heavy. But it's going to look mint when it's done. The tabletop will be wood, and then from the ends we'll have some chains and maybe some skulls hanging from the chains. That's what's going to be for this. So this is the project that I'm working on. Now coming over this way. Actually, you know what? Hold on. In the meantime, I'm going to, this is Ruby's corner right here. Well, it was. All right, let's do this for a moment. Okay. I'll get you some bones and skulls to chew on. All right. Stay. All right, let's go this way. Let's take a look at these. So, this here is one of the 2 tables that's going to be going in the 40K Gothic themed studio. We'll call it that for now. It's going to be 40K Ruins, but it's not going to be Ruins. It's going to be more like a Manufactorum type of theme to it. This is MDF. This is 2x3s. There's also some OSB and plywood frame. If you come around here, Rob, you'll see the frame of the inside. That's what the insides of the tables look like. And then on this side, at the front, these are the designs that Drewski has made, which have been produced. You sent them off to a company. Yeah. Kevin Jacoby, he's local.
Yeah.
I forget the name of his company.
6 Squared Studios.
6 Squared Studios. Voice from the Warp just told me that, so thank you.
You're welcome. projection.
It is a projection, astral projection. Yeah, I like it.
Through linear space.
It's very physicalized. Yeah, it grabbed it. Yeah, it feels like MDF. And so he and his company, they have printed these for us, or laser cut these. And so look at this. This is a half cog with a skull in the middle, mechanicum cog, and that's how thick it's going to be. And this here, picture this, only the other half. It's going to go on the front down here. Okay. There's going to be piping coming out on the front. There's going to be a facade on there with more of a design. There's going to be more Gothic archway type of designs on the front as well. We got some more mechanical components to go in the front with vents. And then we have more skulls and cogs to go on the sides. Because where's that reference piece? I think you have the reference piece over there.
The reference, what?
The thing that we're basing off of everything on. Okay, so.
He keeps sending me bad text messages.
Okay, so here, this is from Armageddon, I believe. I could be mistaken, but I think this is from Armageddon. Terrain piece from Armageddon, and we're using this as inspiration to create this particular side table. And the side, right here, just picture this, okay? Picture these columns on the sides, and then all the piping and wiring and junction boxes and vents and cogs and skulls, and that's all going to be here on the sides. And it's all being printed, laser cut, and right now it's mid-construction. So once it's all constructed, we'll paint it up, and also want to install lights on the tables as well. So when it's done, it's going to look like a generator in this manufactorum, we'll call it. That's the placeholder name right now until it's actually called something. And we're making 2 of those. So 1, 2. Now over this way, this here is an upside down table to go in the Necromunda themed studio. This is actual 1.5 or 2-inch pipe? 1.5 inch pipe, yeah. Actual piping, so it's really heavy. So this is the frame. Actually, come over this way, Rob, and then you'll see it upright. This is the upright frame for this. And we're going to put a tabletop within the frame, and then we'll box it in with plywood. And on top of the plywood, we'll put diamond-plated steel designs on the front and make it look like a crate of sorts, but something that fits within the Necromunda-themed hive world. That's kind of the idea here with this. Possible lights to go on this as well, with insignias and icons to go on the front and possibly sides. So this is just the frame right now. And then these tables back there, these 2, these are the Steampunk Tables. So picture this with wood. We'll get some pine. We'll get some 2x12 boards to go on top. We'll stain them up, beat them up. And then also on the front, this is going to be rough wood. I'm getting the wood from a lumber yard, a carpenter. He's not a lumber store. He is a carpenter who's actually out in the country, and he specializes in creating wood for people. And it's exotic woods, and it's more than just wood that you get at the lumber store. And I learned this when I made my harvest table at home, my dining room table. I was trying to get a 4x4 piece of pine that's not pressure treated, and apparently you can't get that in a regular lumber store. So I had to look online, I had to Google it, and I found a place locally. It's pretty close, about 10 minutes from here. And he creates it, he sells it. He gets it shipped in, it's from different countries, it's from this country, and it's fantastic. He basically creates whatever you want. So here, if you get a 2x4, it's a true 2x4. It's not a 1.5 by 3.5, it's a 2x4. And he planes it, and he does everything. It comes slightly rough, so you can actually get it rough. It doesn't have to be perfectly smooth. And it looks that much better. So this tabletop is going to look like that. This facade is going to have some board backing. It's going to be nice and thick. And on top of this will be some cogs and lights and chains and gas pressure gauges and valves and all that type of stuff, because this is steampunk themed. So that's what's going to go in the front here. This is just the framework right now. And let's see. So we got steampunk, Necromunda, 40K Gothic, Orc, Chaos Shrine. There's one more, which is the Fantasy Studio. And those tables have not been started yet, but Chris, our general contractor, or our site supervisor, actually. That's technically what he is. He's a site supervisor. He is designing that because it's carpentry based, and that's what he does, builds houses. So that's his skill set. That's what he's starting. That's also going to be, the wood there will also be acquired by that same carpenter out in the country, which is McQueen's. If you guys are any local people, if you're wondering, it's McQueen's on Netherby Road. That's where we're getting it from. And let's talk to Drewski for a minute here. Let's see what Drewski's been up to.
Drewski's not available.
Drewski!
I'm kidding.
Drewski, who bench presses trucks. All right, so let's take a look here in Drewski's office and see what Drewski does. He does a combination of two things.
Take the biggest guy and put him at a computer.
That's right.
So this is the general layout right now that I'm redesigning the sides of the Gothic tables, the piece that Dave showed you. And I'm just kind of breaking it down into a bunch of little parts that we're going to get laser cut through MDF, through 6 Squared Studios. And it's going to be the general shape of it. What I'm doing here is we're going to cut straight strips and then get all these little pieces laser cut, and then we could basically puzzle piece it all together. So instead of getting a giant sheet laser cut, we just get all the little pieces and have fun with it. And that's just one of several designs that we're doing.
Like a puzzle.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like a.
Is that what
like
you
a
just
puzzle.
said? Did you just say that?
I did,
You
twice.
Did? Yeah, twice. So now 3 times.
Well, yes.
4 times technically.
Well, you were adding on to it.
What's it like again? I didn't catch that.
It's like
Like a 3D puzzle?
actually yes, because there's depth to it. There's going to be multiple layers. So
There's death to it? I heard death.
Depth.
Don't forget lots of skulls. With
Is it French?
Depth with skull.
That's cool. There's a lot. There is actually a lot of skulls too. Actually,
There will be.
if you don't
There will
mind,
be of this.
could you bring up the front?
I
What-
do mind.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have
I'm
to
kidding.
pay some extra money here.
Oh, well, then I'm not kidding.
Okay.
So you want the front panel?
Yeah, front panel. So let's get a good here. Get a nice close up of this. So this is the idea for the front panel. What I was talking about with the kind of like the Gothic archways on the sides. This is the front for the 40K Manufactorum table. And the only thing that's missing is the piping, which you're not going to 3D because that's going to be PVC piping that we're going
Yeah.
to put in there. But that's the idea. That's what the front's going to look like.
Just imagine this column is the same as that column.
Yeah,
And those
'cause-
vertical lines are the angles and the slants, and then the lip off the floor. So, just for visual reference.
Yeah. Lip off floor and get some sawdust on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the lots of chapstick? It might glitter.
I think so.
Sawdust glitter.
That's what happens with glitter.
You could sell it
Gets it everywhere.
everywhere.
Like the modeling flock.
Yes. Hey, you should sell some of that.
I should?
Yeah.
Or she should?
On the seashore?
I can't say that again.
Seashore? He should. She
She on the shore.
I gotta say it slow, or something bad might slip out.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
be very careful. Yeah. So side. Can you show the side?
The side?
Yeah.
That side?
Okay, so you're ready to show the side. Can you show the top?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So,
Yeah, so that's what the top of the 40K Gothic table will look like. Got the Aquila there. You got some nice embellishments. You got some Mechanicum skull cogs.
these might change ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly, yeah. And then the other thing that we're doing is we're going to be installing a LED light strip along the front to light up the models that are displayed on the tabletop.
Indeed.
That's per Steve's idea. That's actually Steve's idea.
Oh, was
We were
it?
talking about
Mountain?
it. Steve the Mountain, yes, our Steve.
The mountain likes lights?
He likes lights.
All right.
He likes his painted models to be lit up and illuminated when they're being showcased on the table. But the thing about that is there's a fantastic idea, Steve, by the way, so thank you for that.
Thank you, Steve. You're giving me more work.
And it's good because we did the difference, and because we did a test, there was a LED lighting strip that I had at the studio, and so we did the difference between the light on and light off, and it was a world of difference. And so when you have these nicely painted models, you want to be able to show them as they are being displayed on the tabletop. Otherwise, it's kind of useless, right? So you have another one right
I have
here.
the sample.
So that is the sample, and that's basically, and you get to cut it whatever length you want,
Exactly.
and then you just
Nice
wire
and
it up.
thin. Super bright.
Yep.
It's gonna look awesome.
It's gonna, yeah, the models will look awesome.
The table will look awesome.
That's what I had said, but my accent's heavy, so
The table makes the models look awesome.
I can't disagree with what you just said.
And the models make the table look awesome.
I also agree with that.
It's a lovely relationship.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for business. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention as well was that everything has a standard, and the standard of everything is Steve proof. So for those who know Steve, know that he's a large man, which is why we call him the Mountain. And I don't really like it when Steve's in my studio
Is he
because
a
it's made out of
large-
polystyrene, and what?
Is he a large man or is he a small mountain?
Oh, good one. I like that.
That should go in the quote.
That should go in the quote.
Oh, you haven't shown the quotes yet.
No, I haven't. Okay.
Spoiler
let's do it.
alert.
All right, so come this way. We have much to show here. By the way, I love this. I'm in heaven working here.
Me too.
Yeah, it's just lots of fun. And Vito, ironically, Lucifer himself comes out of the heaven. And take a look at this. These are the grots. Okay, they are child mannequins, which was a lot of fun bringing out of the clothing store that was going out of business, where I purchased it from $3 each. But they will be used as grots in the Orc Studio, one of which will be on the back of the Orc bomb on one of the side tables, possibly another one coming out of the mouth of that shock attack gun. And also, I have an idea for the Orc Studio itself. There's going to be a walkway up top or some sort of catwalk, and a whole bunch of grots like pointing and laughing and shooting, and that's kind of this idea, right? That's a very creepy sign. I didn't do that. That was Vito, because he is like this in that way. This is truth. Now, the other thing, the last thing I got to show you, which if you guys are following the mini updates on other social area sites, I got distracted. I didn't say that right. Social media sites such as Instagram and Facebook page, which will be the other updates, we will be sharing the bunker quotes of the day. So, quote of the day. What if payphones are disappearing to make it harder to escape from the Matrix? That's Vito. And Drew is, the first rule about the bunker is you do not ask questions. Wait, what?
The first rule about the bunker is you do not ask questions.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you, and then I said, wait, what?
Yeah, that's it.
never mind.
Yeah. Oh, I saw what happened there. That was good. That was good. You're not going to edit that out. It's funny. You got to leave it in.
Okay.
You're going to be the one editing the video. Rob's, by the way, Rob is filming right now. So just so you guys know, Rob is the magician behind the curtain. Oh, what's happening over there? Oh.
See how heavy it is.
It is actually pretty heavy.
Pretty heavy.
Wrap your arm around
I
it.
can't. It's really heavy. Hi.
Isn't it like polystyrene though?
Yep,
Really?
it is.
Wow. That's pretty sweet.
Yep, it's heavy.
Yeah, it looks not heavy, but it does at the same time because it's so big.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive. How much would you say it weighs? 50?
40 pounds, yeah, 50 pounds.
40, 50? Yeah. Yeah.
On one shoulder and one arm. Can we put it down, please?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna watch Drewski help you because yeah, that's pretty sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. This is good. That's why bunker stuff happens. That's why I waited to do this update. I was gonna do it before, but I want a hunter to come and see this stuff first. And so it's a good time we did the update now, because then we get to see the finished shock attack. Well, the finished constructed, right? There's going to be painted and stuff. It's going to be finished more, but really cool. So thank you very much for tuning in to see this bunker update. And I'm getting distracted while stuff is happening. It's a wonder we get anything done here, because it's just a constant distraction. Like I know I'm distracted all the time. And yeah, let's not show this video to people who come here and make us do stuff. Anyway. Thank you very much. Stay tuned for more updates, and please do leave your comments and let us know what you think and things that you'd like to see, and just your general thoughts about life. They'd be greatly appreciated. Also, do you play ball like a girl? For those of you who know what that means, then I'm equally happy, because the shirt makes me happy. So thank you very much. Thank you so much. Because without you guys, we wouldn't be doing this, right? This is for you. So thank you so much. Stay tuned for the next bunker update, and happy war gaming.